Welcome to Bauman and Associates, the only Instagram page dedicated to the study of the philosophical concepts behind consumerism, the only Instagram page focused on the upcoming phenomenon known as fast fashion.
To give you a little bit of introduction and context into what consumerism is. Hello, my name is Nicole and I'm going. People are spending huge amounts of money simply by the pleasure of possessing things. In addition, the market is always updating and changing their products, leading to the creation of different trends which society aims to keep up with. Hence, the need of purchasing what is considered as what everybody who is somebody needs to possess. As consequence, the expense of massive consumerism is promoted as we engage in the never-ending cycle of purchase and disposal of materialistic goods, due to the trends dictated by society. We now have a need to have and buy everything on the market, to be a part of the consumer's culture and society. Items that at one point in time were considered luxuries, televisions, cell phones, computers, air conditioning, are now viewed as necessities. Age, Mayel 2004. According to the International Business Degree Guide, within the countries with the largest consumer market, USA is on the first place, encompassing the 29% of the world market. A crude example that demonstrates this is that American women spend nearly $250,000 on their appearance in their lifetime. On the other hand, Japan occupies the second place, representing the 8.51% of the world consumer market, which makes Japanese consumers have the second highest purchasing power. Whereas the low interest rate, low unemployment, and growing economy are leading Germany to have the third place, covering the 5.29% of the world market. On the other hand, the countries with the highest level of satisfaction with what they own of materialistic goods are the Chinese, with a 71% of population. IPSOS 2013. That is followed by India with a percentage of 58% of population and Turkey with a 57% of population. In modern times, the concept of consumerism has become an important topic of debate, since the development economies and the human need for acquisition of goods have opened a broad definition of the concept. Consumerism can be seen especially in capitalist economies, in which the production of goods and services is based on supply and demand in the general market. Chappelow, 2019. Therefore, it is common for people to build their lives around the reflective, wasteful, or conspicuous overconsumption. Chappelow, 2019. Due to the idea of unrestrained purchase of goods from their own capital resources. However, in the present time, such phenomena has led to the consumerist culture that involves the acquisition of goods that do not even agree with one's basic needs. In modern
Bauman explains modernism and postmodernism as liquid and solid. Where modernism was solid because it didn't change, there were single ideologies, and there was a culture of sacrifice. On the other hand, in postmodernism is liquid, because it adapts to the constantly changing trends, the constant desire of acquiring what is new, and the small amount of time we are satisfied by such purchases. The fast fashion enters into this concept, since trends are shaped and constantly changing, followed by a massive consumption. Postmodernity does not allow people to feel satisfied or fulfilled, making them always look for the next great thing that could allow them to live a moment of euphoria or accomplishment. Inside a society with no identity, there is plenty of space for a massive expense of consumerism.
According to the Financial Times, Mexico's consumerism has grown annually with each end-of-year sales, such as Buen Fin and Christmas offers. The directly inspired sale of Black Friday, Buen Fin, is a demonstration of the consumerism problem that surrounds Mexico and the economy of its people. Splinter News stated that certain businesses trick consumers into believing they are saving money when they are really not, which trigger consumers into buying more clothes or items they can afford. Fast fashion can be defined as cheap, trendy clothing that samples ideas from the catwalk or celebrity culture and turns them into garments in high street stores and breakneck speed. This phenomenon can be spotted in different brands presented in Mexico, such as Zara, H&M, Massimo Dutti, Forever 21, Mango Gap, Guess, etc.
While
Fast fashion has become an ethical problem because it damages the environment, it produces reckless spending among individuals, it is not helping workers' rights as it violates them by using sweatshops and other questionable methods. And according to Bauman, it has become an ethical problem because we are letting our reason be governed by our impulsive desires to consume more. And that's why it has become an ethical problem.
for us, this phenomenon is an ethical problem. It is an ethical problem because of the senseless want of individuals to prioritize style instead of the well-being of the current and future generations. Therefore, we can say that there is an ethical problem. People should aim to fulfill their basic needs, not buying items that can only make them happy for a fragment of time. The limited resources of the world will become an eternal casualty due to the values buyers and businesses chose to ignore for attention and profit.
Fast fashion has become an ethical problem because it